blunt.
You are now tuned in to Flint After Dark, Flint, Michigan's #1 online podcast show. Make sure that you follow us on all social media platforms. Speak for the Streets, ENT. Make sure that you follow the homie Terrence Sales on Facebook at Terrence Sales. And make sure that y'all stay locked into the #1 podcast in Flint, Flint After Dark. We speak for the streets, baby. Flint After Dark. Speak for the streets. Flint After Dark. Now rocking with Terrence Sale on Flint's #1 online podcast, Flint After Dark. We speak for the streets. You're now rocking with Terrence Sale on Flint's #1 online podcast, Flint After Dark. We speak for the streets.
Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Nonprofit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use.
I'm from Flint, F-L-I-N-T. Fight like it's no tomorrow, motherfucker.
Jay,
What up, pimp?
what it do?
Yeah, just rolling up some blunts for Josh and Shalita when they get released. They're supposed to be getting released here in a couple hours on the insane amount PR bonds.
Insane.
Yeah, 75,000 for Shalita and 40,000 for Josh. Hey, tell me if you can hear this good or if it's too loud. Come on, motherfucker. This is my favorite song.
Nah, can't play. Can't play it on here. We'll get a copyright strike.
That's my song. I made it. Copyright that. Me
Oh,
and
you
my
made
dude
that?
did.
You made it?
Yeah. Me and
Oh, okay.
my boy made it. You know, I
Play
didn't
it
make
in,
it,
play
but
it. Play
let's
it
say I influenced the lyrics.
in. Go ahead. As long as it ain't copyrighted.
Listen, this is the truest shit ever. Can you hear it good?
Yeah, I can hear it. Sound muffled, man. You hear me? Jay. Can't hear it, man. Sound muffled. Can't hear it.
Did you hear that good?
It sound muffled. Nope. Not no
I
more.
turn it down then. That's what it is. It's too fucking loud.
Yeah, Jessica Darger, yeah, that's insane. That's too much for what it was.
Can you hear it now?
Nope.
Hold on.
Hey, Cody Lucas said you just be better off putting the link in the comments.
What's that?
Cody Lucas said you'd be better off putting the link in the comments to the song.
Oh, hold on.
No, I was just saying. He said better off putting the link in the comments, Jason. Whoever Cody Lucas is.
Well, tell Cody to go to my fucking. Cody's my dog. Tell him to go to my channel and put the link or the Restore Republic on YouTube. And
He can hear you.
let me see.
So you rolling them both up a blunt, huh? Hold on, yo. Hold on. The hell happened?
I'm trying to put this link down. Paste. God damn it. Bam. All right. Got the link in the comments. There you go, Cody.
Can you see the comments?
No.
Yeah. He put the link in the comments. Yeah, it's in there. I said, can you see it? You can see the comments good?
Me? No.
All right. He just put it in there. It's in there. Y'all go check Jason's song out. There's a link in the comments.
Yeah, well, the song is titled Water the Tree, and you would hear it and be like, oh, it's going to be some little hippie shit. We're going to go around and water trees. Jefferson said, the tree of liberty must be watered with the blood of tyrants and patriots from time to time. I made that a couple, 2-3 weeks ago.
Hey, Jay, so explain to the people in the back that just getting here what's going on with Shalita and our homie Justin.
A personal recognizance bond. Shalita has a bond amount of $75,000, and Josh has a bond amount of $40,000.
So it's safe to say Shalita got more charges than Josh.
You read that she had more charges than Josh. She had one more assaulting on an officer and that bullshit destruction of police property shit.
Half them charges gonna be brought down, man. They gonna be split because that shit don't even fit the crime.
This shit ain't gonna be tried in this Genesee County court. What's wrong with you? Nope. You should have. I'm telling you, it's too late. I don't even want to talk so much on here. They're going to find the fuck out. As soon as they get out and get in, I say as soon as they get out and get in my possession. But as soon as Shalita and Josh get out and they're with me, I'm going to come back live again. And we're going to talk about my next strategy. Seems how you think you're something because if we let them out before the habeas corpus, then the federal Supreme Court won't be involved. That's true. But I have way more tricks up my sleeve. Remember, you're the dumb ones. I'm smart. Remember that?
Yep.
Keep that in mind. Dumbass retard, dude. I ain't never seen people supposed to be law enforcement and be so damn dumb and not even know what their laws are. I ain't never seen city attorneys so damn stupid they don't even know what the Bill of Rights is.
What was the property? What you mean? Deborah Luna said, what was the property? I don't know what she's talking about. What you talking about, Deborah?
She's talking about the charges that said Shalita destructed police or fire.
Yeah. My fault. I'm slow. Yeah, what was
I'm sorry, Debbie. I'm just as confused as you are, so I don't know what the fuck to tell you.
Yeah,
they also said that she kicked an officer, and we can clearly see that was a lie.
I wonder. Nah, I'm just trying to think. So what would be the property? She didn't. Her face hitting the wall. Her face ain't that a oh, man? They crazy.
It's called manufacturing crime, trumped up charges, retaliatory policing, dereliction of duties. I gotta shut up. You're gonna hear it all here in a minute.
Hey man, I was looking at that video, man. I hate looking at it, but man, her head hit that wall pretty hard before she hit the floor. Her head bounced off the wall.
It caused damage. Remember, plaster.
Wall, and then she hit the floor. Shit, her head hit that wall first.
Yep.
Yeah.
All I know is when I get qualified immunity stripped, you're just an average Joe person like myself. There ain't no assaulting an officer and hiding behind all this government protection anymore. You take that shit and shove it. And I guarantee you, Shalita is friends with a lot of rednecks. I tell people all the time, Shalita's more redneck than fucking half the white people. I mean, like real shit.
Right.
The dude that I was at his house the other day when I was getting my truck fixed, He's either as close with her or closer.
Yeah,
and I ain't going to
Shanti.
repeat what he said.
Yeah, Shanti, they talking about what happened for Monday. Yeah. But what the hell property did she destroy? Her face? Her own face?
How did she
Throwing against the
resist?
wall?
How did she resist and obstruct? She was walking out when she was on her way out and complying with unlawful orders. You get what I'm saying? When she was caught.
Deborah Luna said they picked him up off the ground. It had
Hold
to
on
be
a
a
second.
cell phone or something.
If I answer this, is it going to kick me off live?
Yeah, man, don't do it. Oh,
That's
your
good.
phone? I don't know. Yeah, no, go ahead. Go. All you do is click back over. You gonna get off live for a second though.
Hello?
Yeah.
All right. She said, oh, shit, I'll talk to you later. Could you guys hear her on the phone?
Nope. What's up, T for the D? Hey, they
God, I wonder what
trumping
the
up.
fuck she did.
They trumping up charges, all type of stuff, man.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, dude, this is like a gift from God right now. That's how I feel about it. But I know this shit inside and out, man. I wish everybody had my vision. I feel like right now, the story of, what was his name? Give me a second. It's a Bible story. Gideon. Gideon, you're a mighty man of valor. And Gideon's like, God, I'm a pussy. What you mean, mighty man of valor? You think I'm a warlord? I ain't cut out for this. I don't know how to fight. Don't worry about it, Gideon. You're fighting my fight. I got your back, homie. I'll fight for you. And then he opened his eyes where Gideon could see in the spirit realm. So he would see in the natural an army starting to surround him, but he would see legions of angels looking at this army like, as soon as we get to order, I'm going to wipe you out. You know what I mean? And there was instances where their shields blinded the other army and they killed each other, and Gideon didn't even lift a finger in the fight because he's fighting the right fight and he's fighting for God. Well, I wish I could open everybody's eyes to what I see legal speaking. You know what I mean? It's like the story where Gideon had his counterpart, which I can't remember his name now. But if you want to picture like a cereal bowl, but this is land, you know what I mean, with horses and chariots, they're at the bottom of the cereal bowl and they're completely surrounded by a hostile military ready to kill them back in the day and wanting to kill them. And Gideon's guy that he was with couldn't see in the spirit. So he was in that boy wigging out. You know what I mean? Like, oh, we're going to die. Holy shit. And Gideon goes, bro, you don't see all that? Calm down. And he's like, hey, calm down. Gideon goes, God, open his eyes so he can see like I see. And then as soon as God opened the other guy's eyes, he was like, hey, oh, wow. Hey, Gideon, get out the barbecue. We're gonna have a little cookout. I ain't even worried about these people no more, because what they seen was angels surrounding them. Angels encompassed all around them and the other army. And this one was 100% miraculous. No natural speaking about it. The army just flipped out in terror and started killing themselves and running away. So that's how I feel right now. And he also says, I make your enemies your footstool. You know what I mean? I told my INA people, I'm on some INA group. I don't know if you're in it or not, John. They need to add other people because I'm too dumb. But I told my INA people, I'm done. I'm over it. I'm not keeping reserved. I'm not doing anything smart no more. You guys are going to meet good old Jason, the constitutional wrecking ball. And I don't give a wrecking ball comes in and just says, whatever happens. You rebuild it. I'm over it. So that's what I know how to do well. And I'm about to get a lot of people removed from their seats. Watch this. Money talks and bullshit walks 1,000 miles, right? How many people you seen go by themselves to the Eastern District Federal Court and file on behalf of 2 other people? Not toot my own horn, but I did this for a minute. You know what I mean? That's you're playing in my field now. Fucking with them courts. You should have kept that at council. You're playing my games now. I know how to hold them judges to their oath. And I got stuff on damn near every judge in Genesee County myself that I can file on myself. And you will see me in court. I will determine my damages. I am the written, expressed, and clearly intended beneficiary of this here contract. You, Your Honor, are bound hereby or thereby. You understand? That's real deal. We have freedoms. We have rights. They are not privileges. You can't regulate a right. Like when that dumbass judge in Jedediah's thing, what that idiot say that pissed me off, trying to word it exactly. He said, you do have rights, but rights aren't absolute. Mother. Yes, they are. And they shall not be infringed. Damn, you see how red my face just got? Dude, I get heated. That's how I was when I heard about Jedediah. Oh, you peacefully took a coffin and peacefully said that your this coffin represents all the people in Flint who've lost their lives, and you take that as a threat and arrest him? Man, I was livid. You know what I mean? Well, now it's personal. Now it's personal. No, I can't help myself but to be on we don't sleep, we don't eat till the job's complete. I can't stop it. It's how I'm wired. I can smoke 400 pounds of weed today, and I'm probably not sleeping but 3 or 4 hours. Trying. That's where I'm at. That's what happens. And I probably shouldn't even be drinking this, but I'm just feeling like I'm there, baby. You know what I mean? Like, it's my second one. I stayed up last night doing research and legal shit and looking in my little books and whatnot, and you know what I mean, getting down with my machines. I don't even have a clue when I went to bed, and I didn't even look at social media. So 4, 5, something stupid. I got in at like 1. I don't know. It's cool though. I ain't even tired right now. I'm wired up. I'm sure once they get out and they calm down, I don't know, man. I'm probably not going to calm down until I got my shit filed Monday. If there's a council meeting, I don't know if I'm going to make it. I have a lot of shit to do with Eastern District Federal Court. A lot. I'm gonna be filing every fucking case I have. And since old Vicky Haley wants to play, I'm gonna be filing on you too, bitch, because I got evidence. You know I do. Is this a court of law or is this a court of equity? I don't answer questions. Correct. You didn't answer questions. What you did is a derelict of duties, you stupid ass broad. Don't you understand your oath that you swore to uphold? You know, that one you're bound thereby as a judge? Nobody's bound harder to the Constitution than a judge. Trust me. They might have a little bit of leniency on the police, but a judge? Nope. Done. So we'll be seeing you in the Eastern District Federal Court. Since Marable didn't want to drop Jedediah's shit like he should have kept himself on the case. Fuck that mayor. That shit's unconstitutional, and I'm dismissing it. Instead, you passed it on. See you in the Eastern District Federal Court. Crawford, see you in the Eastern District Federal Court. The new judge that Jed's got right now, I have to do a little more research. But who's this? Hammond. I have people who have stuff on you from court and such. So they will see you in the Eastern District Federal Court. I've already spoke to them. One of them, I'm going to quit talking. You'll find out here in a minute. But what you did was retaliatory. It was politically motivated because you're guarding your tyrant-ass mayor. You're taking orders. That chief is about to get smacked. That city attorney that sat there and didn't uphold people's rights and stop that police shit. You are a derelict of duties. You swore an oath to the United States Constitution. You have a fiduciary obligation to we the people. Dumbass. I'm done. It's wrecking ball time. I'm done. I have no remorse, no pity. I've been doing this for years, and there's no statute of limits on constitutional violations, and there's no cap on the amount of money. You know, people have sued for like 2-point-some billion, and they didn't even get brutalized by the police, and they said that was frivolous. That one, I think, settled at $79 million. Well, we're going to go for a couple billion, see what we get. We got police brutality. You threw her on her fucking head for an unlawful arrest and unlawful incarceration that you've been made aware of ahead of time. I've made you aware weeks prior. You think all that shit's just a talk? You stupid fucks, it's videoed. God. It's like the stupidity is just so high around here. I can't understand it. Like, you gotta be, how am I the smart one? How am I the smart one right now? What world do I live in right now? I have never been known for being the smart guy. I have been known for being the dude to catch felonious assault and home invasion at 17. That's who I've been known as. I've been known as the, these guys are starting stuff. Let me call Jason and the idiots. They're going to show up. Like the story I never got to finish with Addison. It goes to everybody wants a warrior until that warrior's doing warrior shit. And then everybody's going, oh my God, that's excessive. You know what I mean? Like I was trying to say the story with the 400 bench club guy. He was bullying my buddy. And then I think he like slapped her ass or did something. She was getting scared. My buddy said, there's like 10 of them, you know, dude, there's only like 3 of us and we're all fucking not really fighters and little. I said, bet, I'm on my way. It was some Grand Blanc Apartments back in 99. Man, I popped out that shit. Who's Tony? Or whatever that guy's name was. They pointed at him, no talking. Just walked right up there. Motherfucker, lit his ass up. And then my homeboys, they had the other guys had a taser. We popped the trunk, bitch. What's your taser going to do to all this? I ain't going to continue to talk about what we had in the trunk, but you remember that song? Bone Crusher, don't make me go pop the trunk on you. That's facts. We rolled around dirty as hell back in the day. We was out here like some 1% bikers, but it was half black, half white. Got them thugs mixed up with the white trash savages. That was a car you didn't want to see coming because we'll dog walk your ass. Needless to say, we beat their sorry ass and took their fucking taser too. Added it to our collection. Bitch, thanks for the weapon. But while I was tearing this dude a new asshole, knocked him out, second or third punch, you think it stopped there? Fuck no. I'm gonna put them boots to that ass, boy. You know what I mean? You fight me, I'm putting you in the hospital. That's all there is to it. There's facts. Oh man, don't get me started on that. We get that qualified immunity stripped, and then we can see if they want to engage in mutual combat and sign some paperwork. We're going to see this little short dude, what he's about. Because I'm ready.
Did you find out if that's Julio's son?
Yeah, it wasn't. It's a different. It's not even Julio Valeria. I misheard when they were talking to me.
Okay.
They corrected it. But yeah, dude, I'm done. It's constitutional wrecking ball. We're gonna have a whole bunch of seats open, political positions open. I'm gonna really need to talk to Michael Clack and some others because there's gonna be a rebuilding, and I don't know how to do it. I'm gonna be honest. All I know how to do is tear this bitch down. It's like I'm the demo company. Don't ask me to build nothing. I'm gonna level this bitch. You know what I mean? That's how I got my constitutional wrecking ball. I didn't even come up with that. You know what I mean? It was actually an attorney who coined me as that.
All right.
Yeah, he actually kind of liked it, but he couldn't pretend he liked it too much. He was out of Saginaw, that guy. And he said, damn, dude, you're just like a constitutional wrecking ball around here, aren't you? I was in the court yelling at the judge and had everything all stirred up like usual, you know? And, yeah, derelict your duties. Look up derelict of duties, guys. Look up derelict of duties for an elected official. That's the start where we're going. Like legit. But anyway, I'm done, man. Like I'm done. There's so much stuff that these I can't wait to watch this dumbass city lawyer, whoever it is. I wish I could be a fly on the wall and see his face when he sees what I'm about to do Monday.
Y'all hit that like button. Violate it. Violate that like button.
Violate the like button like I'm about to violate all these elected officials constitutionally.
Laura Rex said, "Cook, Jason, cook."
Gonna. I'm done. No remorse. No pity. I ain't having, like I think about it, man, I feel bad sometimes. Like when we were going with the Mount Morris Township, Larry Green, man, he's an older guy. He's like 65, probably 70 something. You know what I mean? And I look at the video, we're out yelling at him, calling him a piece of shit, a tyrant. And I feel bad. My heart hurts because he's an older guy. And that's usually who I'd be sticking up for or something because they're the weaker ones, Well, how many people's lives has he ruined like he's ruined Josh? You know what I'm saying? Like, how many people has he done that to? So I'm done, man. I'm done, Karen. I'm done. Any sympathy I give you pieces of shit, you just get stupider.
Hey, Jay, Mark just got here. Mark Hutchinson just got here. He want to know what happened about today in court with Miss Savage. Go ahead and tell him. He just got on here.
Well, I don't know. Your guess is as good as mine. It was a kangaroo court and a show trial because nobody was able to go to it, and it wasn't public. They wouldn't even give them the ability, I'm sure. I don't know this for a fact yet, but they're going to be getting out in a couple hours. But I'm sure they didn't even give them the opportunity to ask if they wanted their shit public or private. We all have a right to a public trial, right? If we want our shit to be public, bitch, it's public.
What's up, Tanya?
Yeah, Todd, speaking of Tanya, Tanya Burns is putting a complaint in.
Now I was talking to Tanya Jones. Oh, you said Tanya Burns putting a complaint on what? On what grounds? What's going on?
Department and the weaponization of the police and the assault, and now they're getting violent and attacking people and shit like that. Tanya's a pretty sharp lady. I gave her a little constitutional help, and I'm sure she's about to do her research. That's what I'm saying, man. You wait till the smart folks, you wait till somebody like Dennis Pfeiffer and Jarrett and Tanya and Carter. Like, you got to be of some high intelligence to be up there. You know what I mean? I mean, I say that, but look at the other ones. But you know what I mean? You wait until they get a hold of this Constitution and Bill of Rights, and they start studying and they start figuring shit out.
You got 50 in the building, Jay. You got your little audience over here.
We got 50 people, you mean?
On this side, on YouTube side. I don't know what we got on Facebook.
I don't remember how to look neither. It shows me sometimes it don't.
Sometimes the meter it'll only tell you one side. I don't know. I gotta say they changed my platform. I gotta change my settings.
Jennifer Aaron, need to be for the people. Oh, that's right. Hey, Jennifer, you're a very smart girl. I'm going to send, I'm going to be telling people later, but I'm going to send you a little earlier this, it's another writ. Like you have a petition for a writ.
I got you, Tanya. Well, you know what I'm saying? Go and get your stuff together. We got your back. I got your back. I enjoyed talking to you yesterday, too.
Bring her on. How do I bring her on? How do I bring Tanya on? Let's get her ass on here. She's been wanting to do this shit, and I've been wanting her to do it. Let's go.
She getting her stuff together, man. She ain't going to come on and have I sent her a link, though. She want to come on and talk. She ain't got to talk about that yet, though. Hold on.
I love that lady. And I like her husband, too. He's pretty dope. I only got to meet him a little bit, but he seems like the type to go out and shoot some guns and have a good time.
Right.
Yeah, I'm on TikTok. I don't know my channels and stuff, though. I'm terrible. I think it's I don't know if Scotty switched it to We the People or I'm Still Restore the Republic or what. Hey, you guys know we went and stopped some racist assholes earlier. I shouldn't say me, but it's a good thing.
Yeah. Tell him about that. Tell him about that shit. Hold on, I gotta upload it right quick. About you talking about when it was out. Tell him what's going on though. While I upload it. Tell him.
They were down. You know how I talk about the masked idiots who provocateur everything, try to start the shit? Well, guess what? Birch Run hanging off of the. Now, listen, we know because there's a lot of black folks in here. Black motherfuckers are basically done. Yeah, Shalita went to the hospital. Black folks are done with Black Lives Matter. You can't talk about fatherless homes. Can't talk about drugs in the community. You can't talk about nothing but police violence. Black folks figured that out and said that shit's stupid. You know what I mean? So guess what they're doing now? These guys had all looking like some ninjas. You know what I mean? Wearing all black, and they're down there in Birch Run, which is, Birch Run, Frankenmuth, getting into real white people town, past even Montrose and Clio, right?
Hell yeah. Yep.
They're out there trying to, but this is going to let you know how unracist that shit is. I don't even know that guy in the video who's trying to talk to him because he was probably driving by himself and seen it and then pulled up and seen the idiots wearing their little hoods. It's only 90 degrees. And anyway, he was probably trying to talk reason with him. Bro, two of my nerds that aren't even some good fight, you know what I'm saying? Like fighters and whatnot. Scotty's one of them.
Did you say they was putting up White Lives Matter signs?
Well, yes, White Lives Matter signs. See, the white people don't.
There you go. That's all you said. That's them right there talking to the dude, right?
I don't know. Put it back up. I have. Oh, Jedediah calling me. Hold on.
Tell Jed to say we'll send him a link. Tanya, I sent the link if you want to come on for a second. You ain't got to talk about your story yet, come out. You can come on, though. We family. I grew up with Sonya. Sonya used to babysit me. Hold on, y'all. Jason talking to Black Jedediah. Give him 1 second.
I found two.
Bond and everything. And I love that guy, dude. He's ready to drop like 11, 12 racks right now. Raise that shit and get it in, dude. Right. Whoever says Jed ain't for the people, I just want to fist fight you too. Fuck it. You want to agree to it?
What'd he say?
He's trying to get their bond information and everything, and I told him they're releasing them now. It's personal recognizance, and they're not playing games. I figured they were going to call it a PR and then try to hold them because they're idiots. But they want them to get out because if they are in court, even at 9 a.m. on Monday, that writ of habeas corpus is going to crush your soul.
You tell Jay you was going to send him a link?
Yeah, he said he's going to call me back here in 10:15.
All right.
But anyway.
Did you ever get in contact with
Hold on, let's get back on this. You sidetrack me all the time. I'm ADHD. The minute you talk about something else, I don't finish.
Okay.
The White Lives Matter. So, two of my buddies who aren't the biggest, most savage, they're both a little crazy like myself, though. You don't got to be the biggest, toughest to be, getting some shit done. So anyway, my one buddy who's seen it, right, and the other one was driving. Scotty was driving, and he calls and says, "What the fuck are these Nazis doing?" And I'm thinking, here we go, some fucking police. Right now ain't the time. And he's like, "No, it's not police, dude." He's like, just like you talk about. He was getting mad at me about the way that we just beat everybody's ass if you wear a mask. You know what I mean? You want to cover your head like that at these rallies? I know what you're up to, and I'm going to pink. You know, you're going to take that shit off. You know, along too, you're going to feel it. I get we're free Americans and all that, but I'm tired of you fuckers. I'm done with it, dude. We got to keep the peace, and that's how. Notice that with those Kings rallies, nothing in Michigan was popping off. Damn 1% bikers was out here on a warpath. Motherfucker, breathe like you're going to do something. They ain't fucking with you. They don't ask twice. They're all felons on the run anyway, so who gives a shit about facial rights? But anyway, so they had signs put up on the E-way, big ones that said White Lives Matter, you know, trying to start the shit up again. They can't do Black Lives Matter no more because the white folks ignore it and the black people don't like it. So that shit's dead, is what I call it. So now they're trying to fan the flames in the other direction. Oh, well, they had Black Lives Matter, so you have White Lives Matter. No, bro, all lives matter, and we're not budging. Everybody matters. Black, white, Mexican, Asian, Puerto Rican, I don't care. But guess what? I say nobody's life matters when you're dealing with the government because they don't give a fuck if we live or die.
Hey, Jason, don't get mad at me when I have my White Lives Matter hat on.
That's funny, but I hate it all. It's all a divide tactic, man.
Yeah, it's all lives matter for sure.
Yeah, but it's no lives matter. If our lives matter, Josh and Shalita wouldn't be locked up on some unconstitutional shit right now, would it?
Absolutely.
The Black Lives Matter was targeted towards just police. It was supposed to say Black Lives Matter. You know what I mean? Because black folks get fucked up by cops, which you've heard me talk. They do. I ain't going to discount that. But you know what I mean? They don't. Obviously, look at that shit. Matt got arrested. Josh Shalita got arrested. Yep. She's black. Josh and Matt are white. You know what I mean? I'm sure other folks have been arrested in there before. Michael Clack's black ass got called out by a black ass council member on 100% bullface lie when the man in front of him saying, you were talking about me. I was the one talking. Holy shit. I'm admitting to it. I am admitting to it. Michael Clack. That's political retaliation. Derelict of duties. It's funny. They're going to get so scared at that derelict of duties. That's the small shit I got coming. I got shit you idiots ain't never even heard of. You're going to wish you stayed home with this. That's one thing. I don't know what the hell's wrong with me, man, but I went crazy on Bill of Rights, Constitution, how to hold the government accountable. Like, I didn't get into too much of the elections and this and that. And, you know, because I don't really like the two-party system.
What up, Kevin Tay?
Kevin Tay, my dog. I was trying to look your phone number up earlier. I think we only talked on a stupid messenger. Send me your phone number in Messenger, homie. I got to call you. Shalita's going to need help. Josh don't need no lawyer. Josh went like me. They're trying to take his business, screw with his kids, this and that. Josh is a bad SOB, just like you seen him there. Give me your name and badge number. I pay taxes in this city. It is your oath that you swore. It is. It is. It's way bigger than company policy. I just ain't told you assholes that yet. I set you up for failure, dude. I'll let you idiots walk right into the firing range. I ain't going to tell you, red flag up. That's some military shit. If you guys don't know, when a red flag is up on the range, that means there's live rounds whizzing down that fucker. You better not walk on it or you're going to get cracked. You know what I mean? And you have people standing by because sometimes the flag's up a little bit, you know, and it's hard to see. So you'll also have folks stand and watch going range hot, putting their hands up. I'm not doing that to you idiots. I'm going to let you walk right into this constitutional firing range. Yeah. You didn't see the flag? I put the flag up. I told you what you're doing is in violation of your oath of office. You're too stupid to look up what that can contain, what that can entail, how we can get stupid on that, what I can bring against you with that. Do you understand how vital and important that is? I don't think you do. You're about to. You know who understands how vital and important that is? The Eastern District Federal Supreme Court. That's got, I heard, 4 judges on it right now who any government corruption like this is getting sent directly to them. And they're going to be the ones trying it. And they're put in here, placed in here. You know how Governor Whitler placed Kerry Hannibal's unconstitutional ass who says he don't stand under the Constitution? You're going to see that in the Eastern District Federal Court too there, Mr. Hannibal. Let's see what those judges have to say about it. Seems like you think you're such a high-rank little circuit court judge in Flint. You idiot. It's amazing to me how stupid you assholes are. You got to be the dumbest pricks I've ever met. Literally. Look up. You guys look it up. Look this up. You want to look up something funny? You guys want me to? Everybody's in bad spirits right now. Let me cheer your spirits up, guys, okay? You ready? Look up what happens when an elected official violates their oath of office. Derelict of duty. Look that shit up. You guys start looking it up, and you tell me what you think. You can. There's a lot to it. You don't got to comment on all of it. You can put up laugh faces if you, go in the comments and just crack up laughing at it. Let me get back in the comments now. Yeah, Jennifer, I'd like to bring you. I'll talk to you later. God, dude, this whole not talking with this little people watching was so hard for me. I've never did this before. Being a wrecking ball, you don't worry about what's in front of you. You just smash that shit. Tanya Jones said, Snow, my husband said, thanks for allowing me to come on your show. I'm going to keep it 100. It's been so much. Shake my damn head. Again, thanks. Y'all are the best. Yeah, we love you too, lady, and your husband. I want to see him more. Yeah. Yeah, Kevin, send Jason, the die for. Send me that phone number. I got to call you. Shalita's going to need representation. On the writ of habeas corpus, because I filed it on her behalf, I would be the one going in there and talking. Now you're understanding why we got court on Saturday and we're getting released. Because I'm going to be calling for the marshals and open federal investigate. Quit. It's coming. Oh! It's coming. This shit gets me cranked. I'm not going to lie. It sucks they had to suffer in the jail for a while, but it was the worst move you ever made. It was already bad with Matt, but Matt's arrest wasn't shit. They cuffed him nicely. They put 2 sets on him. You know what I mean? Because he's a bigger guy. Yada, yada, yada. They didn't slam him on his fucking head for no reason, try to lie and manufacture crime. See what I mean? They had that shit planned. That's why that other asshole blocked me when I was walking. Normally, they let me get to the elevator, right? Where they're putting him in the elevator. Now they block me at the door. Right when they block me, she gets slammed. Thank you, Shantae, for being there and being the video that was needed. I didn't get it. See why it's we the people? See why I need that council packed 24/7 instead of just one fucking week? I know I ain't supposed to cuss, but I just slipped. But you see what I'm saying? Shantae held that shit down. And now it's too late because it's everywhere. But yeah, I don't necessarily know if I even. Shalita's uncle is Kevin Scott. Or Kevin Scott. That's a homeboy I went to school with. What's that? What's his name? Scott is his last name. He was the one arguing with Eric in my Baby Mays video.
Come on, Ken Scott.
What's his name?
Ken Scott. Ken. K-I-N. Okay.
Yeah. Shantae saved the day, baby. We owe you for that one. Don't you worry about worrying about rent and shit like that. We're going to be hitting this city for over $1 billion fucking dollars collectively. That's the lady who, even if you're suing individually, you can still join the class action. So the lady that got her arm broke, I got her number, been talking to her, 2-3 years ago by Metcalf. Sandy's daughter, I haven't talked to her about it, but I don't need to because Sandy's my dog and I love her husband and I've known them way before this council. playing cornhole and shit like that. So, yeah, we're going to be between the individual lawsuits and the class action lawsuits, plural, coming against the city. There's going to be well over $1 billion getting hit. And we're not greedy. We're lowlifes. You understand? What happens when a lowlife hits big? Let's get real. Someone like myself wins the lotto, say hits for a couple million. What do we do? From black folks to white folks. What do the lowlifes do? Oh, my auntie gonna get a car. You know what I mean? The white trash. They're like, oh, I'm buying such and such a 30 millimeter. We need to get a flamethrower. We need to build a bigger pole barn. You know what I mean? Oh, yes, Tanya. It's getting added to the Savage case, baby. You believe that? I got all that. That's what I posted them on my Facebook for. So that way I would be able to have access to them. That's the only way I know how to half-ass organize this shit. And that's probably a terrible way to do it, to be quite frank about it. But that's what we got. That's what we're rolling with. But what happens when the lowlifes hit the lotto and hit big? They give a lot of it away to everybody else. They don't keep it and hoard it like a rich, stingy piece of shit. Thank you, Kevin. Appreciate that. I don't see it, but I see it now that I got a icon up. But you see what I mean? They like I said before, you give me Elon Musk money right now, I will end world hunger, I will end world homelessness, and I will establish a constitution and bill of rights and everybody armed worldwide. I will end tyranny and die broke. I can't take it with me anyway. What do you think God gives it to you for, man? Freely you receive, so freely you give. That's how it works. Thank you, Kevin. He's on it, pulled her stuff, and sent it to his attorney. Dope. I'm going to be sending you some paperwork that you can send that attorney and his information and everything to me, too, because I'm definitely going to be right involved and right in the middle of it. And I can save him from his bar buddies because they're going to be like, why are you doing this? Because if he don't, he's going to get touched. Oh, my God, mayor my ass. Put me as the president. Oh, I would get assassinated my first day, and then the bullet would turn around and go back after them. Just like there's a scripture in the Nag Hammadi, which is basically kind of like the King James, untouched, unaltered, all that by man. And Thomas was coming back from talking to Jesus in private. And they said, Thomas, tell us what you were talking about with the Messiah in private. And Thomas said, if I was to tell you, you would pick up stones and try to kill me. And then the stones would turn to fire and consume you. Understand? That's why I act the way I act. I know I'm divinely protected. I know I'm appointed for this. I'm too passionate, dude. I can't stop. I literally can't stop. I get emotional over this shit. Even when it ain't my people. Strangers, dude. I don't know what the fuck's wrong with me. Some people say I'm turning into an empath. An old teacher I had, Miss Knieper, was reaching out to me about this, and a lot of times it happens to people like me. I was borderline psychotic when I was younger. I ain't gonna front. I will fuck you up for stupid shit when I was younger and not miss a wink of sleep. I look back at my life when I was younger till I was about probably 25. And I'm like, Jesus Christ, dude, you're a psycho. Hell yeah, Jennifer. I'm trying to get one of these sheriffs to run for governor. We need someone in the governor position who's a constitutional freak. But there's so much more to being a governor than just that. And that's what I'm scared of. And that's why I'm intimidated. Not going to front. I don't want to fuck shit up. And that seems to be a good thing. We need to set up a goal. Listen, if this attorney's going to do what we're doing, Kevin, we can work something out. And I did this with other attorneys helping people, but they weren't as big as him out of Detroit. But I lay their case like they've never seen it in their life. All they got to do is a little bit of research, and they go, God damn. You know what I mean? I got a real estate attorney who I'm very good friends with. I'm not going to mention his name because he even told me they'll never rule in his favor again.
Hey, Jay, Kevin Tate said set up a GoFundMe.
I understand. I'm responding to that right now. My real estate attorney, I had a case with landlord-tenant negligence, that I was dealing with. And he was like, I don't really want to get down on that, because it's so much work and there ain't no money and da-da-da-da. And I said, well, what about if I just prepare your stuff? He started laughing. He says, dude, let's see it. Let's see what I'm even talking like him a little bit. I better quit before they figure it out. He's like, let's see it. Let's see what you got. And I said, all right, bro. Took me about 2.5 hours. And I come back. It took him about a week to review it completely because it was, 9 or 12 pages, something like that. And anyhow, he looked at it over. It took him a week, and he looked everything over, and he goes, I found 0 errors. I learned so much. It was crazy. He goes, and if I didn't know how you're doing this, I would say there's no way in hell your dumbass came up with this. If I, being a real estate attorney for 20 plus years, one of the top around, dealing with nothing but billionaire investors and huge commercial projects and shit, he said, if I was to put something like that together, it would have took me a year and a half, and I would have had to call it one of my top priority clients, and it would have took me every bit of 20 hours a week solid. And I still don't think I could have did it that good. That's what's going to be coming to your attorney. So, your attorney, if we can raise, I don't expect the guy to work for free at all. But if your attorney can, deal with kind of a reduced rate a little bit up front and take, a decent chunk, I have no problem paying a freedom fighter who wants to do this. I'm the type person to overpay. I'm the type person after he beats Shalita's for her, and then I go to court for myself and I don't need him, and I crush these bastards, I'm going to throw him even more money for thank you, sir, for helping him. And I'm not talking chump change. I'm suing Mount Morris Township for $50 million myself. I just haven't been able to file it. I was going to file Friday, but dealt with all this. I put it on the back burner. I didn't finish my own. I got them writs done, and you see me flying down there by myself. Don't give a fuck. He's a monster. He did my case against Neely. What? And beat it and helped me get my lawsuit again. Oh, man, this guy can get rich fucking with me, Kevin. If you think Shalita and Josh are the only cases I got, homie, I have a lot of people who I don't feel comfortable going to court by themselves. Let me put that in my other phone real quick. God thing.
You got it, because I'm going to erase it. You got it?
Copy it for me, John, and then text it.
All right. I'm a screenshot and send it to you. I'm going to take it down. I don't know why you called him. I got you. I already got it. I'm going to take it down.
Awesome. So, yeah. It's hard to find an attorney who will go after the system. I have a case right here. Man. Thank you. I just see it. John popped up. My dog. I have a wrongful death case that'll bury everybody around Genesee County. And nobody wants to touch it. And the evidence is so damning. Lawyers were getting death threats over it. Another woman who was helping, they literally, I think, planted shit on her husband, but he had a past with pills. But we all personally know he's been clean for 5-7 years. Tried to ruin their marriage, everything. Like, yeah, you're be fucking with these people. No, they're not free yet. I'm picking them up here in about an hour. That's who I'm rolling this weed up for, but I can't shut up and finish. So that way they got a blunt apiece right when they get out. I don't smoke until later because I got to be smart. I got to be filing this shit and doing this shit. So I'm going to roll it up for them. And when we get to the spot, we're going to be talking shit. They're probably going to put them. They might not be able to smoke on camera. They're going to tell them through our court orders, you're not allowed to smoke. You're not allowed to do this. You're not allowed to do that. You're not allowed to make unlawful arrests and unlawful incarcerations. Do you think we're fighting this in your court? It's the funniest shit I've ever heard in my life. You sound retarded. You sound smarter when you shut your stupid, ugly mouth. I almost did it. You see me catch myself? I'm getting better. Doing all this paperwork ain't hard. Not cussing on here is hard. Oh, karma is a big bitch, but again, I believe in the law of reciprocity. And that's how my life works. And it's the origins of karma. It's biblical. It says give. Give what? Anything. Good, bad, hate, love, whatever you want to call it. Give, and it shall be given unto you. Pressed down, shaking together, and running over. Think of your trash can. You know, when the trash can looks full, what do? Smash that shit down, right? So that way we could fit more in it. They were talking about their grain vats back in the day, but we all understand the trash can. So you smash the trash can down. So press down. And then what do you do after you press it? You shake it together to fit more in. And then you put so much in that it's overflowing. That's when God talked about the tithing. And I don't believe tithing necessarily has to go to a church. I know how to sow into the most fertile ground you can. And you want to know who it is? The poor people. Now watch this. One of the only verses in the Bible, God says, test me in this. He says, can a man, this is, was it Malachi 3:10? He says, can a man rob God? Yet you rob me. How do we rob you? In tithes and offering. See, I tell you, bring the whole tithe into the storehouse, so there may be meat in mine house, says the Lord. And see, if I do not throw you out such a blessing, you won't have, there's that spirit. You won't have room enough to receive it. See, if I will not throw you out a blessing where you will not have room enough to receive it. You understand? He says your vineyards, your wine is going to be overflowing. Your barns will burst with grain. And then he says, test me in this, says the Lord. Come on, man. That's real shit. So that's how I live my life. And then God says, you can't outgive him. And then Jesus says, whatever you do unto the least of these, you're doing it unto me. So, for instance, I don't put my shit on blast. You will never, ever see me do it, because I don't do my shit to be seen by man, because I don't want my reward from man. You understand? I do my shit in private. Don't tell your left hand what your right hand's doing. So I'll see some poor person, for instance, jacked up. I'll stop, give them a ride. If the spirit puts it on me, I'll give them money. I just do what I do. And anyway, I'm sowing right into Jesus Christ. Now, the prosperity gospel is very real. They also have some BS in it. You got to study to show thyself approved. So when I'm sowing right into Jesus directly, do you get more fertile soil than that? Is it possible? I don't think so. I don't think so at all. I don't discount giving to a good church. Unity of Faith, Pastor Fisher, little church right over here off Fenton Road. Oh, yeah. When them lawsuits hit, shoo-wee, it's coming. Because I've never gave a fuck about money. I got a grandmother who's got a little bit of money, and she tries to hoard it over my head and make me do things and this and that. You know what I mean? And I look at her and tell her all the time, your money don't move me. I don't even want it. The fact you think you can make me do something with because of your money, I don't even want no part of it. That ain't good money. I don't love it. That's how I talk to my 90-some-year-old grandmother. And I love her to death, but it's facts. You'll never motivate me and manipulate me with money. Period. Money don't make me, I make money. And that's why I've always been blessed. Always been blessed. I meet Dustin. That was such a blessing. I met Jedediah. What a blessing. I met John. What a blessing. I met my computer dude years ago, Scotty. What a blessing. You know what I mean? God puts me with the top of the tight. And that's why Kevin Tay had to send me that attorney, so that way I know it was God and not any of my efforts. See what I mean? That's how he does it. And you're fucking with the wrong one. And I ain't talking about myself. I'm talking about God. That I understand my spiritual rights and my divine law. Whenever I start to feel a sickness on my body, I go, ha! Fuck you, lying symptoms. I'm not supposed to cuss. That's how I talk. I'm like, screw you, you lying symptom. You come from the pits of hell. All you're trying to do is to get me to falsely confess something bad on my body so then that seed can take root. Negative. I curse you from the root. Get out. You got no place here. What's wrong with you? You know what I mean? I talk to Satan too. Don't get it twisted. I'll be like, hey, what's up, bitch? You know what I mean? I'm scared of that motherfucker. Oh, here I go again. But for real shit, I ain't gonna lie. The demon possessions and stuff are scary, man. They'll put some. That's scarier than when I got robbed at gunpoint on DuPont and Dayton, and I didn't have no arm on me. That was pretty scary, but nothing like when you start playing with that spirit realm. I was catching for this pastor, evangelist Roy Castro. We was at some little hole in the wall place in Saginaw, and this chick was somewhat pregnant, and she was staring at us all weird, you know what I mean? And long story short, you know, he makes her stand up, and I'm catching in case they get slayed in the spirit. So Roy goes to lay hands on her. He don't even touch her. She falls back and arches her back like this, right? And that was my first encounter with that spirit realm. And I caught her, and then her shirt flopped up, letting her stomach show, and it looked like two fists going like that underneath her skin. Man, I'm not playing. I was so scared. Woo! I was shitting bricks, boy. Like, it was cold. It got freezing cold in there. My arm hairs are standing up. And that's when I said, it's brave time. You can't back now. Now the fight's on. You know what I mean? So, blood of Jesus over me. Let's get it. You know what I'm saying? And then that fear turned into boldness. But man, that stuff was so scary. That happened to me a few different times, and I ain't scared of any of that no more, man. I feel like Gideon. I'm out in this boy, yeah. Roy Castro, Evangelist Castro. He was a savage. And yeah, Shanti, Pastor Pam, she was such a sweet lady. Your aunt, Shanti, it really blew her mind when she knew I knew those people. That's my former grandfather-in-law or whatever. But anyway, that spirit realm's more real than the natural realm. You know, that's how I explain stupid things. Like if them cops went to plant dope on me, somehow, some way, it's going to screw them back. You know? Yeah, he did just pass away. About time. He was suffering. It was mixed emotions. Let me finish rolling this up. But he was older. He wanted to go. He was just kind of staying for his daughter, but his crown in heaven is like, he probably walks like this, can't even lift his head. You know what I mean? So we all know where he went, but we miss him. There goes my boy. But yeah, that spirit is killing me. That's how the spirit gets me. He makes my savage ass cry like a bitch, and I hate it. I will literally run out of the church and shit. You know what I mean? Because I don't want folks to see me. But I'm over it now because that's pride. That's pride making you, I'm Mr. Tough Savage. You know what I mean? Pride. Pride is the root of all evil. Pride, not money. Pride is what makes you want to get the money to go look at me and do all that terrible shit to get it. Pride is what will make you know you're wrong, but not admit it and keep a relationship with somebody fucked up. That's what it says in the Nag Hammadi. Pride is the root of all evil, not the love of money. A lot of stuff was switched. I got news for you guys. King James was a pedophile homosexual, said he kept his wife along just for show for the church. Study to show yourself approved. My people are destroyed for a lack of knowledge. Does that mean just biblical? Absolutely not. No. If that was just biblical, let's go back to the vaccine, which is proven to be bad now. Look at how many people took that. Anyway, yeah, and I don't think that's a cuss word either. They asked Jesus, what's a sin? And he says, I tell you the truth, if you love, you cannot sin. There's a lot of stuff that they left out on purpose. But
What up,
anyhow,
Domus? What up, down there, Domus? You good?
these evil, corrupt people are playing with the one they don't want to and cannot play with. You don't want smoke with God. You don't want it, dude. That pastor dude who come up there and talk about flipping tables and everything, man, he was talking to my spirit, boy. When he was going off, I wanted to go start kicking shit over right then. Like literally. But that's what we're doing. That's what we're doing right now. This is a modern day version of kicking them tables over. What good is it going to do right now to run up there and physically kick that table over? Nothing. You're going to get arrested, give the tyrants what they want. This is kicking the table over, filing these writs and all this other stuff. Yeah, and I'm not tripping on that vaccine either, like everybody else is, because when you understand your stuff, it says, if you eat or drink any deadly thing, it shall not harm you. And that's when a lot of these idiot pastors go drinking rattlesnake venom. At that point, I think you're tempting God, but work out your own salvation with fear and trembling. Some of them guys drink snake venom for 30 years and don't get harmed. But you got to get to the motives and your heart. That's what you learn, is everything is a matter of your heart. Now watch this. Out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaks. You ever heard the story of the 7 sons of Sceva? These were these evil Pharisees who was watching Paul go around and set the captives free. That means when you're demon possessed and oppressed and things of that nature, Paul was going around and laying hands on folks and they were getting set free. Well, the Pharisees, they seen it. And these ones were all sons of this Sceva. That's how the story's called, the seven sons of Sceva. You can look it up. And anyway, they said, wow, look what Paul's doing. And all he's really doing is saying, I command you to leave in the name of Jesus, and the demons are leaving. And then these people are offering their houses and all this stuff to Paul, and he's not even taking but what he needs. We could get rich. We could take their houses, take this, and they'll be healed and set free. They'll be happy. They'll never want it. That was their motives, right? So sometimes God will use a fucked up person to heal somebody. Here's the examples. The 7 sons of Sceva started going around. In the name of Jesus, whom Paul preaches, we command you to come out. And the demons would come out. And then they would take the people's wealth. It happened a few times. And then they were getting, like, oh, this is a guaranteed warranty, So they had unpure hearts and bad motives. If I really had bad motives just to sue the city and take all the money and leave so I can be rich and have a huge house, it wouldn't be working out the way it's working out. So anyway, here's what happened with these 7 sons of Sceva. He went to this person who was possessed with a legion of demons, is what it said. And they said, in the name of Jesus, whom Paul preaches, we command you to come out. And then demons said to them, Jesus, we know. Paul, we know. But who the hell are you? And one man gave 7 men such a beating. They ran out of the house naked and bleeding. Later on, Paul's shadow set that man free without even talking. Now what? See what I mean? The power. Look at that red wine case. They're trying to bury him so hard. That was court history. And I know who did it. It was God who did it. It's the only person you can give the credit to. The guy on the stand said, no, he's not my shooter. What world do I live in? Then the prosecutor sees he's getting leadway because nobody knows what to do at this point, and he's trying just to get this guy to say that the red wine was the shooter. He points right at him. That guy sitting over there, was he the shooter? No. Well, if he wasn't a shooter, what did he look like? Oh, he was darker complected, about 6 foot. Elijah's my height. Totally described another person. The guy was so blackout drunk, he couldn't even remember who the hell shot him. And there was only one person in the house. Yeah, injustices happen, man, but we got to understand. All right, cool. I got Josh and Shalita both rolled one. Roll myself one for later. What? How long ago? Let me look at my. Hopefully, this don't kick me off. I got to see. Rocks. Lawyer 213. Oh shit.
Within the bounds of good taste, he must be treated as an extension of myself.
Understood, Schultz. Bettina Sugar,
Yes,
Django isn't a slave. Django is a free man, you understand? You can't treat him like any of the other niggas around here, because he ain't like any of the other niggas around here. You got it?
you want I should treat him like white folks?
No. That's not what I said.
Then I don't know what you want, Big Daddy.
Yes?
What up?
Get off that bootleg Wi-Fi, man.
Come on, man. I had to look at the time from when I talked to Roxanne, and they said that they're going to be out in a couple hours. So I got right now about another 10, 15 minutes, and I'm going to have to end this, and then I might just go live. You know what? I'm going to keep this thing rolling live, and I'm going to keep this thing rolling live, and I'm just going to roll on up there and get my little neck thing on and roll up there, and we'll talk shit and wait on them. How's that sound? Or should I end the live? What do you think? What do you think? Talk to me. Hello? Hello?
Tattoo? No, man. I wasn't looking for no tattoo. I was doing the hoochie coochie, my friend.
You could tell it was Donna from all that hair on her face, right?
What?
Yeah, man, come on. You didn't know about Donna Brownwell, man?
What?
That she used to be Donald Bromwell? Big Don.
Don Juan, you know, fuck y'all, man.
Who's that big hefty tough man, you? Don't make me come at you.
You there? All right, I'm back. I had to go piss. Well, anyways, guys, let me know. I'm going to get in the chat right now. Do you want me to keep live and jump in the car and or truck, you know what I mean, and go up there and get them? Or you want me to just end it and go back live when I pick them up? Let's see. I'm in the chat right now in the comments. What's good?
Hey, if y'all want Jason to stay live, put one in the chat. Put one in the chat. That's how we do that. If y'all want Jay to stay live, put one in the chat.
Shante said, keep going. What's good, Tony Terry? Just seen that one. What's his church? Unity of Faith. I don't know that other guy's church, but I like that, man. Flip the tables. Jesus didn't play no games, son. Facts.
Everybody's saying one. They tell you stay on, man.
All right, bet it up. We'll stay on. I'm tripping.
Say, Blood, what you think you doing? What? Look, man, find yourself another store. This is my domain. Who are you? I'm Lieutenant. And when you buy from Lindy, you save yourself a good penny. For the last minute gift, be it wedding, graduation.
That's funny.
Yeah, they want you to stay on, Jay.
All right, bet. I'm packing up right now, so entertain them for a minute. And,
I'm pulling all what's the names up. I got you.
Hey, let my song play for a second. I'm going to move the little speaker thing closer. That's a great song. Everybody needs to hear it. It's so beautiful. It gets me all warm and giddy inside and shit. Come on.
Jason wants y'all to hear his song. I guess he's a
Can you
rapper
hear
now.
it?
Was it rock and roll? You sound muffled, Jay.
Laws, they strip the voice of the people. But here's what they forgot: every man, woman, and child on the stage.
You can't hear it, man. It's muffled.
Look at that tree. Yeah, water that boy. We gotta water that tree. That one gets me so warm and giddy inside. It's like, God, I love that damn song. I think I'm probably responsible for 80% of the views of that. Anyway, packing up here. And we're going to get on down.
All right, then. It's morphin' time. Dragon Sword. Mastodon. Pterodactyl. Triceratops. monsters.
From destroying our planet Earth and ruling the universe with evil.
Look out, Rita. We're not backing down. We're the power.
What up? Grabbing my sheet here. 1 second. Take my phone. And
You got the blunt?
I'm in
You got
here
the blunt,
letting my
Judge?
buddies. Hey, I'm in here letting my buddies' dogs out. You want to smoke with them ones? I don't think you do. Did you see him? There's a big boy. There's a big girl. I'll let him out for a sec before I take off. Come on, go potty. Get your ass out there.
Them dogs will lick you to death.
Them dogs are super trained. They'll lick you to death if he wants them to. There can even be, I seen how trained they were the other day. Somebody was walking their dog down the road, a pit, and they started going crazy. He didn't even yell. He just come outside and said, "Plunks." And both of them ran right over there and sat right down next to him. I'm like, God damn, bro. No, if he gives them the command, they will fuck your shit up. But he never has. But they did it with they're trained, like professionally trained, the guys that's got the suits or whatever with the big arms in them and whatnot, where they can bite you. Yeah, these bitches, they've definitely laid some people down with the wearing the suit or whatever. Like you see them friggin' dogs, you know what I mean, on the videos where the guy comes out looking like a marshmallow man. And the dog sits there and sits there and sits there, and then the kid goes, or whatever, and the dog just flips the fuck out. That's how these ones are. But yes, they are lovers. They try to get in my lap and shit like they're little chihuahuas or something. But I love the dog. Turn that shit off. Turn the fuck off.
Be very, very quiet. I'm hunting rabbits.
All right.
You got the blunts?
Oh shit! Thank you. No, I rolled them and left them like an asshole. I can get back in here, but still, good call. Because we're probably going to go to Josh's for a minute. Go, girl! Come on, big boy! Come on, big boy! Where's that big boy? Your ass in there, Saito! Come on! Okay. Bitch. Hold on 1 sec. I'm going to leave this phone in the truck here while I shut this bullshit up. And then we're out here. It's hotter than fucking here. Damn. We're going next thing. Hold on 1 second, guys. Roll something or something, John. I'll be right back. Give me like 3 minutes. This 2007 truck's so damn irritating. Fucking lock.
You're now rocking with Terrence Hill on Flint's #1 online podcast, Flint After Dark. We speak for the streets.
share something with y'all. You know what I'm saying? During this water crisis, I gotta give y'all a sample of my upcoming documentary called Black Water, Vehicle City Blues. I'm just gonna read the introduction, the prelude. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna go from there. You know what I'm saying? I remember when we was kids and simple as water played a major factor in our everyday lives. The summertime, we had water balloon fights. We wet each other with the water hose. We drunk from the water hose. I remember as a kid, every time I used to use the bathroom, on my way out, I would stop and jump up on the sink and get a sip of water. My mama would be screaming, "Boy, you better not be playing in that water." Something so simple as water.
Yeah, I'm just cleaning this shit up because I've been running solo for a couple days. You know what I mean? Oh, son. Oh shit.
Nicole, what you say you learned a lot from Maurice Lie today, huh? Yeah, you gotta know your Flint history. You know what I mean? Maurice part of it. You know what I'm saying? They fuck around, let Liddell got in there. That was Maurice's seat. You know what I'm saying? Liddell got it. She fooled everybody.
All right, about to put you on the neck brace, and we got you. Oh, so pretty.
I'm from Flint, F-L-I-N-T. Fight like it's no tomorrow, motherfucker.
Whoa, we're bouncing everywhere. All right. How do I turn this shit around now? Cam. Oh, that went it. How'd you do that last time? Damn it, hold on. Settings.
The circle
camera. No, it's different. Boom, son. There we go. So you're not staring up my nose hairs when I drive.
button.
Let me get this up higher. Hold on a sec. Let me reposition this beach so that way you can at least see the road when I'm driving. Dude, that little 5 and below, dude, that little neck thing that is my favorite. If I didn't have to, stand up for my rights. Dude, no, the neck thing's the truth, though, not the little gay tripod, the neck deal that you see me with in council. If it wasn't for them telling me that I have to, you know what I'm saying? I'm not allowed to use a tripod. I would use nothing but this neck piece. This thing's so much easier. I got both my hands free. I can do a lot of stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah. We finna up one on their ass with that body cam footage. With the body cam, we finna put one up on their ass. They ain't gonna even see it coming. Ain't no tripod.
All right. Yeah, I met some old ass biker dude today at the gas station. He looked like he had 2 or 3 teeth in his bottom row, and he was, been in prison for 5 years here, 7 years here. He spent a total of 20 years of his 62 years here on Earth, and he was flexing his muscles. And we were just talking about how the race bait, because that's what happened earlier. And he goes, "Oh yeah," he goes, "I'll fuck the black people up too." He was like, "They look at me." They just assume I must be racist as hell. He goes, "You want to see my 2 nephews I adopted because my freaking sister's a dumb piece of shit?" Same story as Josh, pretty much. And he's got two little mixed, nephews that guy looks like the type you might put a hole in your head over him. But you never know it looking at him. He just looks like a savage hillbilly type. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Never judge a book by its cover no more, man. The race thing is about dead. You know what I mean? Like, the only people racist are dumbasses nowadays. Be quite honest.
It's rich or poor, man. It ain't even about no
It
color,
is.
no skin no more. Either rich or you poor, man.
Facts. That's what it's
You
all
know what I'm
about,
saying?
dude.
Yep,
Literally.
rich or poor. Yep.
Yeah, because
Either rich or poor.
I guarantee you, if Shalita was a rich ass black person, she'd be in there cutting up even worse, and they wouldn't touch her because they're so scared of some top notch lawyer. I got news for you, bro. I do shit that'd get a lawyer sanctioned right off rip. That's why it makes me sad that she has to use one, because I know for a fact he won't do everything I'm doing, but I'm going to do it anyway, and he can't stop me. And if he's a good freedom fighter, he's going to like it. He'll be like, man, I ain't never dealt with nothing like this. Woo! Yeah. You got to hold him accountable, man. You know what I mean? If we don't hold him accountable, who's going to hold him accountable? Right.
Nobody.
Nobody.
Man, I bet you they finna be so glad to get up out of there, man.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. I'm going to get my
lockup.
I'm going to get my petition for a writ of habeas corpus ready to rock and roll. Probably won't be this week, but I'm going to show you. Everybody wants to talk shit. I'm going to show you defiance. You fuckers ain't seen defiance yet. When tyranny becomes law, rebellion becomes duty. I take my duty very fucking seriously. And I heard one of them cops saying, well, I'd like to get an elevator ride with him. I assume they're talking about me. And I'm assuming they think because they're, not on camera that they could get their little jabs in and shit like that. That's fine and dandy. You know what I would like to do? Have a private freaking time at the gym where we both sign mutual shit, where none of us can have charges pressed or anything. And we'll just do mutual combat to the death. I'm down.
God, the death.
Yeah, we can do that if we both write it in the contract. Dueling used to be legal, and it really still is, just nobody wants to do it no more. I'm trying to tell you, man, if two people want to go on the White House lawn and beat the shit out of each other, and they both know their rights, and neither one of them press charges, there's no such thing as an injured complaining third party at that point. So go home. You get what I mean? And if we pre-sign this paperwork and everything's videoed and yada, 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 and we go out there and I just so happen to kill your dumb ass, well, it fucking sucks to be you. I'm down. I'm so down. I'll take that challenge. You don't got to be the biggest mofo sometimes. Look at the MMA fighting stuff, man. Look at Kimbo Slice. Do you get a bigger, more savage dude than Kimbo? Shit. Look what happened when Kimbo.
Hey, I seen Kimbo get rocked before though. When he was in his prime.
Yeah. Did you ever see the one that made him start training in the gym? He went to fight and it wasn't a police officer. It wasn't that dumb cop. They were fighting in the gym. And Kimbo's boys kept breaking it up and restarting, trying to give him every unfair advantage in the world. Man, this dude beat Kimbo damn near to death. But he was fucked up too. Don't get it twisted.
Kimbo was a he was a backyard beast. But when it came to the ring, organized, he wasn't. I ain't gonna say he was a bum, but he was overrated.
At first, he was a bum. Kimbo got better, and Kimbo trained. Kimbo put work in.
At first, he was a beast. No, he was a beast because he was beating everybody's ass in the backyard.
I'm not talking about at first in the backyard. I'm talking about at first when he went into the cage.
Oh, okay.
Yep. You see that cop sitting way back up there?
What, at my more time, sir?
Fuck no. I'm at the jail, homie.
Oh, you downtown already?
Yeah. we're going to go up there and talk to their little thingy here. I think the lobby might. No, it ain't. It's Saturday. Ain't no lobby open. What am I gas tank at? I got enough. That's good. I'm going to start this bitch back up. But I'm going to walk up there and see if they know a time that they're getting out or whatever. You know what I mean? I think it was a sheriff SUV that was back there. Hey, is this bouncy looking right now, guys? Be honest, because it looks crazy bouncy to me. What do you guys think? Bouncy or good?
Bouncy.
What about now?
You good?
Yeah, I got to hold it when I walk because it bounces everywhere. The way I got it set up. Just see if the lobby's open. It is.
We're gonna get
outstanding.
We're gonna get that harness. We're gonna get that harness till we get that infrared body cam footage. That good one.
Right? Yeah, I'm inside. Hey, listen. I'm inside the jail now. I cannot turn the lobby. I cannot turn the volume down because I had to take my rubber case off that lets me hit my buttons. So
shut up.
Well, you don't got to shut up.
I put a mute myself.
Just be careful. You know what I mean? I wonder, is that door? No, it's closed. Yeah, I'm just waiting for them to pick up the phone so they can give me an estimated time of what's the deal. Really? Yeah, I never dealt with anybody getting out on a Saturday before. I'm not going to lie. It's always been a weekday, and there's always been people here. This phone just hung up on me. It rings and rings, and then goes, top, 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 top. Hey, somebody in the on this live chat here, call the jail number, and Shalita's last name is Savage, Savage. You can look it up like that. And Josh's last name is Bogus, Bogges. 1 S, 2 G's. Call up here and see if it says they're still in custody or what, and let me know. Oh, they do have this door open now. Hello, is anybody back here? Hello? There we are. How do I find out the release date? They're getting released today, but time of Savage last name and Bogus, Bogges last name? I tried to 2 or 3 times and it just went to the dot, 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 like a busy signal. So I didn't know if there's anybody back there by it or. Oh, right on. Yeah, plus it's a Saturday. I never dealt with a pickup on a Saturday. Oh, you do? Oh, I guess it ain't nothing out of the ordinary then. She just said they release Monday through Sunday. So, right on. The sheriffs aren't too bad. Like, I don't know. But once I get these guys out and everything, you already know I'm about to be going straight to, I'm going to wait. I got to wait. I got to chill out. Hi, how you doing? I'm trying to see when Joshua Bogus, Bogges, is going to be released today, and also Shalita Savage, Savage. Okay. Yeah, because I know they got PR bonded and everything today, so. Even a roundabout time, because Josh don't have a phone on him to call nobody. Okay. Okay, even an estimate, like I'm not going to hold you to it, you know what I mean? But close, roundabout-ish. Okay. All righty. Well, thank you very much. Appreciate your time. Oh, they would be holding them over their 72 at that point, and then I'm going to be getting in that ass bad. So I hope they do that shit. Yeah, they have to be released with their 72-hour deal. So we're going to go back to the car.
Well, guess what? If we send one.
Yeah, facts. I agree 100%. You know, because they just love We the People, don't they? Oh, there you go. So my man said it might be an hour or two. Damn. But both of them are going to get the call. So even if Josh can call Rox, he's got her number memorized. But Shalita don't know mine. She'll have her phones though, but will her phones be dead? I don't know. Fuck. Should I go back in there and try to give them a phone number or something that she could use? What if Josh gets out and then they hold her longer?
Waste the time, homie. They ain't gonna do that. Throw your shit in the garbage. Waste the time, man.
That's what I think too. But at the same time, when I'm live and I'm doing this, and then they do go throw my shit in the garbage, I'm gonna look it up and see if there's any way I can fuck you, even if it's $50. I'm gonna do it. I'm done, dude. I'm telling you, Shalita thinks this is so funny. My little analogy. I told her I'm more petty than a black chick that's been faithful for 15 years and found out her man's got 4 other kids. That's how petty I am right now. I'm gonna show you petty. You know what I'm saying?
You busted out woods and flattened tires.
For real though, dude. Like I told Shalita, there's a reason I say petty like a black chick that got cheated on, because I don't see too many Facebook videos of Susie who's crying about it. You know what I'm saying? But I sure see the Shalitas burning cars and beating dudes and shooting at them. And shit, I got shot at over one of my own boys or some female chasing a diaper.
Hey, Jason, you know what my favorite white girl name is?
What?
Peggy.
Peggy?
Peggy.
That's funny.
Peggy Sue.
Hold on 1 second here. I'm going to switch the camera back around. Settings. Camera, I know how to do it now. But bam, son. All right. What up, people? Oh, damn. We got 34 more comments. Wow. Let's see what them are about. That's every day. Oops. Hell yeah. You can get released at 3 a.m. on Sunday. No, you can't. I mean, let me rephrase. You're also not allowed to withhold medication from people. You're also not allowed to use cruel and unusual punishment, excessive fines, and bail. You see what I mean? You're also not allowed to not feed the prisoners properly. And I mean, dude, there's a lot of stuff they do that they're not allowed to. So we'll see when they get released. But I'm documenting down to the minute. Fuck around me a minute over. I dare you. Keep them till 3 a.m. today. Make me keep coming up here. Now I'm going to be involved in the case, and I'm going to sue you for derelict of duties for wasting my life. And I can do that. And I will do that. And I don't even give a shit if it's about dollars. I'm going to sue you for nothing but training. And you're going to be trained by constitutional scholars like myself. Chili De Castro would be another one. You ain't gonna like his training. So, get back to these comments, see what we got going. Flint apparently is on some different shit. Yeah, that's the problem. Facts. Yeah, I assume Josh will be getting out in a couple hours, but now it makes sense. They're definitely going to hold them for the maximum amount of time before they release them. I think I might be sitting here. It's 4. That council meeting. Oh, no. That was later. It didn't start at 5. We went to damn it. We went to the county commissioner meeting. That's what I'm trying to figure out, Rox. Is Josh got arrested.
It was about 7 o'clock when Josh got arrested. It was around 7. It was between, I say, a window of 6 and 7. That was the window. I guarantee you. His hours started at 7. No, because they didn't take it right then. I say 8 o'clock.
Yeah.
8 o'clock. 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock is 8 o'clock. It's a turnover every day at 8 o'clock.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And then Shalita didn't get there till that morning, right? Because she went to the hospital, right? They probably lodged her in at like 4 or 5 that morning.
Man, I want to talk right now, John, so bad, but I can't. So I'm going to talk this way to them. Yeah, that's absolutely correct, because she was at the hospital and not at the jail. So when she got to the jail round about midnight, that may be her 72 hours.
Yeah, right.
I'm setting them up. I'm done. I told you I'm petty. You ain't seen petty. I'm going to fuck you every which way but Sunday. I might even do that too.
It ain't that easy, right? Saying we got so much content, it'll take a while to find it. Well, I can find it though, but
it don't. Man, dude. If I talk and tell you guys the truth right now, I may help these idiots out. You understand?
Yeah, keep the sauce to yourself, man. We can't get everything yet. We got at least wait till we get our fallen soldiers back. Get Shalita and Josh back, man. When they back in your possession, in the free possession, in the free world, back to the free world.
Right.
Yep.
Must be shift change right now. There's a lot of damn sheriffs pulling in and out. Where's that one in an all-white cruiser? All-white cruiser that says sheriff, and all it's got is a star, and there ain't even gold on it. It's just black and white.
You already know what it is. That's what's the name car. That's Swanson joint.
Shut your mouth.
He's still standing out. He ain't got the sign. He ain't finna drive with a foot soldier ride around here. Think about that.
But there's 2 of them. There's 2 or 3 of them like that.
He got an underboss. We got an undersheriff. Probably the undersheriff. More than likely.
Yeah, I won't be able to catch him, so I might as well just sit here. He already took off at the light. I just seen him stop there like, the fuck kind of sheriff is that? And then I look behind me in my mirror back over there, and there's another one. So you're right. It probably is some little underling bitch. Or it might be Swanson himself. I doubt Swanson on a Saturday, though.
Yeah, that's what I said. That's what I said, Justin JDE. Even though they arrested her on a time stamp, who knows how long they had her at Hurley before they registered. Yeah, because they had to log her in. You know what I mean? That take about 2 hours. Once they take you in that garage and put you in that bullpen. They take about you gotta dress out, you gotta get fingerprinted, you gotta
I got a question for you guys.
You gotta see the nurse, all that, man. And then they lied you. You know what I mean? You stay down there about 3 days before they put you on the floor. So they just get into the flow.
Hey, you guys, I got a question. Are you under custody? Are you in custody when you are detained? Put your answers in the comments. I ain't seeing answers yet. If you are detained, are you in custody? There we go. Now I see him. No. Yes, yes, yes. That's right, Nicole. Yeah. If they really want the answer, they're gonna have to go look in these comments. You guys are smarter than I thought. Good for you. I know you know Rox. Hey, you guys want to know an interesting facts about Josh's old lady right there, Rox Cameron? You want to know who Roxanne is? She's a blessing sent to me from God too. You know how I say God always sends me the top notch, and they might not look like top notch. You know, you might not know it, but that's what he does. Roxanne did her whole entire workup to be an attorney, went to college, did everything, and she just has a disability where her nerves get the best of her and she gets all worked up and anxious, and then she can't think and speak well. So she never went and actually took the test, but she's passed the test multiple times on other stuff. She's ignorantly smart, and she's a fucking animal on that paperwork. Animal. She has literally called out other stuff when I'm, doing stuff. She's like, hey, well, what if this and this? And I'm like, damn, son, let me double check this. But bam, son. Yes. All right. Good call, Justin JDE. Detained is not arrested. Are you sure about that?
Yeah, you sure? We sure? Yeah, we sure. I'm with him on that one. You being detained and arrested is two different things.
What about arrested and incarcerated?
You does. You mommy does.
Are they the same things?
What, arrested and what?
Arrested and incarcerated.
Nah, because they can arrest you and take you down to the station and release you. But if they arrest you and throw you in that cage and shut that door, then you incarcerated.
Is a detainment the same thing as an arrest?
No.
Are you free to go?
No.
I'm going somewhere with this, and I'm not going to give you the full answers right now, but we're going to come back to this because I got a feeling these assholes think like a lot of you think. Better get on that Constitution and Bill of Rights. Just like Clack said, the fruit of the poisonous tree is only dealing with evidence. Oh, no, son. No, sir. Look it up. And it tells you right on its face. It is unlawful arrest, unlawful detainment, unlawful incarceration, all of it. Same thing. Yeah, that's what I want to do. Common sense is puff, puff, pass, but these assholes are going to fuck around when I'm halfway into a blunt and they got another one rolled up. You know what I mean? And then I'm trying to let Shalita and Josh take one to the face of peace when we get to the desired destination, and then we can go on camera and have fun. No, you're just being held until they investigate. Well, then am I free to go? Oh, I'm not? In the words of Jim Carrey, really?
Man, I know you didn't just do that, man.
Hey.
Dummy. You big dummy. You big dummy. You big dummy. You big cold-blooded dummy. You big dummy, see what you did? Oh no, you big dummy. Oh no, you big dummy. You dummy.
Right. Yes, Taz Montana, silence is golden, brother. You ain't lying. Check this out. You remember in Base Ventura, Pet Detective, when they were trying to make fun of him and they stomped on that cockroach or whatever bug it was and said, look, it's a murder. And then he blew their shit loose with the door that held sound and everything else. And he stood outside and went, ah! Ah! Ah!
Miss Elizabeth, you way late. She just not put one in the chat. Say lie and keep going. Man, that was about an hour ago.
Right. That's funny. We got it covered, though. We're good.
Shit. Yeah.
But I'm going to give you guys a lesson on that freedom being restricted. Remember, what about this? Do you think they're able to incarcerate you while they investigate a crime?
Yes, absolutely.
Does that sound like innocent till proven guilty?
You talking to, huh?
Does that sound like innocent till proven guilty?
Well, when they lock you up?
To investigate a crime.
That's probably you part of an investigation. It's called due process, Jay.
That's wrong, due process, my friend. Are we innocent till proven guilty? If I'm innocent till proven guilty, I've got to be proven guilty, right? So how the fuck you got me incarcerated while you're investigating? Am I proven guilty yet?
No, that ain't how it go. In the hood,
that ain't how they think it goes.
Listen. You prove you guilty until you prove it innocent. Where
I'm from. That's what they think.
Where I'm from, I understand.
Yeah, I get it, John.
I don't know nobody else. You guilty until otherwise.
Yeah, but here in America, we're supposed to be innocent till proven guilty. What about this? Let's look at another violation of due process, because there's so many of them. We could sit here all day long, but since we're on the criminal topic, let me get on another one here. We got the innocent till proven guilty. Is suspicion grounds enough to search and investigate a crime against your will?
What you mean? They gotta have probable cause.
That is true. But is suspicion enough probable cause?
It depends on the situation. It depends on what the crime, the alleged crime you committed.
Right.
We'll say a drug charge. Suspicion is enough.
Suspicion is enough for them to come and investigate and search you?
Yep. I'm saying on the drug charge, I'm saying we got these different scenarios.
No, I don't give a shit what charge.
Huh?
I don't care what charge.
Shit. That probable cause, just like they pull you up. Well, I'm going off the old. Well, you know what? Hold on.
You're going off the doctrine of Terry versus Ohio and Pennsylvania versus Mims. I'm going off the Fourth Amendment.
Well, guess what, man? Our amendment's our civil rights been broke all my life, man.
Shredded is what they've been. But who stands up for it and who says, no, you can't do that? We do. We the people. But if you don't know it, can you stand up for it?
That's why they got a whole, you be beating it. You can beat up illegal search and seizures, man. I done beat about 5 illegal search and seizures in my life. You know what I'm saying? That's one thing for sure. Two things for certain. If they search you, if they do that shit illegal, they ain't got all their I's dotted and their T's crossed. That shit all for none.
Right.
You ain't getting, you know what I'm saying?
I do.
Illegal search and seizure, a bad boy.
Hell yeah, it is. You know how the Fourth Amendment's written? You have to be caught. You have to be caught in the commission of a crime.
You had to be caught in the commission of crime.
That's how the Fourth Amendment is. It's illegal search and seizure, excessive fines and bails. And when you break that down, you have to be caught in the commission of a crime.
In the act.
Or, what's that?
In the act of a crime, basically, right?
Yes. Yes, you have to be caught in the act or have committed a crime. Like, for instance, if a cop sees me having a gun, and we'll just paint a stupid scenario that would never happen, I'd get shot. But let's say that I'm about to kill somebody and I got a gun pointed at him, and the cop says, hey, stop, because he's too far away, and I go, fucking bam. Well, I'm not in the commission of a crime no more, but I have already committed a crime. Absolutely, that cop can get in my ass, right? But if that cop sees me standing there arguing with that person, he can't do nothing about it. Now, if I pull a gun on this person and he's going, oh, help me, then absolutely that cop, because you're about to commit and they're watching it happen. You're in the actual commission. You see what I'm saying? Then he can intervene and stop. But we are very free, and that's why they say freedom is dangerous. Deal with it. It really is. You know? But then they use case law, and that's why I say all the time, I recite case law, but only case law that's not repugnant to my Constitution. Case law is not law. Case law is just the Supreme Court's interpretation of the United States Constitution. When you really know your shit, I am not trying. I'm going to. I'm just a poor white trash boy out here, but I got a feeling all that's about to change, and I'm about to be your worst nightmare. But I'm literally going to go overturn Terry versus Ohio via legislator, and I'm going to take him up on legislative misconduct if he keeps this unconstitutional rule on the books. And it's going to be my first one because it's repugnant to my Fourth Amendment. Terry versus Ohio gave the pigs suspicion in order to pull them over and frisk, and it was all done on the war against drugs. Every time they have a war on terrorism, war on drugs, war on this, just say it like this: it's a war on your constitutional rights. The war on drugs was a war on your Fourth Amendment. The war on terrorism was another war on your Fourth Amendment. That's why the founders said any law, statute, anything like that made under the guise of safety renders itself repugnant. Freedom's dangerous, deal with it. Those who would give up essential freedoms for safety deserve neither freedom nor safety. Safety is repugnant. They prefer dangerous freedom over peaceful slavery. You understand? I got people trying to pull in here and park. There's only a couple spots right now. I know they're not letting Josh out until it's close to his 72. They'll probably let him out.
You might hightail it up out of Flint, man. Go back to Marmore's, man, and wait.
I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait right in my little stash spot in Flint.
Well,
spots.
Just lay low.
Lay low. Let's get it fucking started. Pull me over and start it, bitch.
You know T Green watching you right now.
Fuck T Green. Watch me, pussy. Come out here and talk. I'll have a talk with you right now. Let's go. Let me switch this shit around again. Damn it. Boom. All right. Yeah, I'm just gonna get the hell out of here because I know they're not letting them out until you know what I'm saying? They're trying to prove a point with them. Do you know that I gotta shut up. I'm bringing these bitches up on felony fucking charges, dude.
Trying to prove a point, they didn't prove the point, man. Let them go. Let them people go. Let my people go, man.
No, I went. My asshole side says leave them in there till Monday. So then my writ of habeas corpus is going to have balls behind it. You know what I mean? Right now, they're going to check first thing Monday morning and see that they're not incarcerated no more. And then they're going to just dismiss the writ of habeas corpus that I went down there and filed. Had I not went down there and filed it, I'm sure they would have kept them until Monday. But then I would have put it in Monday. A judge wouldn't have seen it till later in the day. You get what I'm saying? And then them pricks would have let them out midday. You know what I mean? They're playing their games. Damn it. Fucking fix your road, Whitler. That's what we call Whitmer. You know, Governor Gretchen Whitmer. Whitler. And then Matt calls her Whitless.
That's Big Gretch.
Yep. Yep. But yeah, everything they're doing, showing character and precedence. I knew when I went into that police station, I knew they weren't going to give me the duty roster, or there's a couple other things. That's just the one that they call it that stuck with me. I know I can FOIA it. I know how to do that. I also know when I come in there recording and show how you people are going to silence we the people and not go out of your way for anything, and you're going to do everything in your power to try to withhold evidence legally. That is called anyway, that right there is you're not servicing the public properly. There's a term, I just looked it up and I'm waiting for my brain to spit it back out to me. But it's showing, God, where are you at, Roxanne? It's showing a pattern. I'm just going to say it in English, but there's a term for it. When you continually do something, you're showing a pattern for it. And what you're doing is making what I'm filing on you assholes Monday so strong, you might as well call it Mike Tyson in his prime. Know what I mean? Like literally. I'm back to my Dumb and Dumber again. Just when I thought you couldn't get any dumber, you go out and do something like this and totally redeem yourself. Man, you guys just keep redeeming yourselves. Like, you got to be the stupidest sacks of shit. Like, I can't believe you're even attorneys. Like, it's so, disheartening, dude. Just sad, distraught. All of it. It's so ridiculous. But whatever. You wanted it. You can get it.
Yep. Yeah.
But I'm doing nothing. I'm going to be, you guys thought I was kind of out there before, and you're telling me to tone it down and this and that. You can fucking forget that shit. I'm about to turn up. Every time I'm coming down, I'm going to be off 2 energy drinks listening to Lil Jon the whole way down there. Kings across. Like, that's how I'm coming down to that bitch. And I don't mean I'm going to be wild and yelling. Everything I do. What's that old song? Small operator. Everything I do is going to be so calculated, so collected. You guys are about to be learning a lot because I'm about to unleash. I feel sorry for nobody, even the innocent law enforcement and so on and so forth. You're going to get touched. I'm done with you motherfuckers. Like, legit. Done with it. Yeah. Stay on live here, John, because it's probably gonna take me off again or whatever. But I'm gonna. No, I ain't. Fuck that. I'm just gonna leave. Oh no, I gotta have him open it in order to get in the house. My bad.
Do you,
Hold on one
man?
second.
Do you go ahead and take care of your business? We'll
Yeah,
come back
just
on
keep.
a little while. We'll come back on a little while. We out here. If you want to keep people updated, whatever you want to do, I don't care.
Back on. What's up?
Nothing. I was just saying, if you got something to do, take care of your business. We can
Yeah,
always
it'll
come
just.
back on.
Yeah, it's up to whatever. Let's check the chat. What do you guys want me to do?
Hey, Ty.
Yeah, because I don't want to wear everybody out with a 12-hour fucking thing
Exactly.
either.
That's what we're gonna do, man. Look, y'all just stay tuned. We'll be back. Update y'all
That's
all
right,
day.
Deborah. You said it. Setting precedents. You said it, baby. Ready.
Absolutely.
I'm reading the comments and laughing at them. My man
Okay.
Justin Jade said those officers in the building have personalities of a cactus. I'm about to jack that. That is funny. Personality of a cactus. Listen, I need a favor from all my black folks right now. Listen, I'm a short 5'5" white dude. I have been called everything from Rumpelstiltskins to fucking, I can't even do so much shit. Like, oh, Willow. Oh, Lord have mercy. That dick nose ass cop. You guys need to start flaming him. I've already heard Debbie called him Pig Pinocchio. But yeah, we're gonna go hard on him. Legit go hard on him. All day. Yep, so I took my little neck thing off. See it? Just kind of holding it there. But let me take this phone off and put my little case back on here because I can set it up on the tripod and everything when I get in there. But anyway, bam. One more comment. See what we got. Which Power Ranger was that? I don't even know what you're talking about. Oh, which cop was that? I don't know what you're. Oh, I know the one that arrested Josh. The tall. There's 3 cops with beard. The one with the colorful tats on his arms, the biggest one of them all. Watch the videos. You never see him. He's always standing in the back. He sits in the back away from him. You know what I mean? He's trying to do his damnedest. The tall with the pointy ass nose, dude. You can't mistake Pinocchio. The other guy's got kind of a pug nose like myself. I call him Redbeard. He's got a red tint to his beard. He's the one that impeded my right to free travel and everything when they wanted to try to slam Shalita in secret, but they didn't understand Shantae was up there, and now Shantae's got balls of steel, so she's going to record anyway. So, Dick Nose is what I call him, but Pinocchio is a good name, but you'll see him. You know what I mean? He's the one that tried to push me out of the elevator when I was trying to get in there so they can't brutalitize him off camera, which if you fuckers turn your body cams off, shut up. I'm setting you fuckers up like you've never seen. You better be watching this so close and hear something like that and figure it out. Because I want you to, I can't even say the term right now. I want you to do it. Figure do me? I literally want you to. But yeah, I need the black folks to get on Dick Nose for me. Get on Pinocchio. I need to hear a lot more stuff. I'm sure you could come up with better stuff than me. He looks like a little bit of a bird too. You know, like he's got a little bird face or something. I don't know. Go look at it. You'll see him. He's got the thin, short, black beard. And you can't mistake him when you get a profile shot of him. You know what I'm saying? I know if that dude did coke back in the day, he'd snort half your bag. One shot. Oh, man. Yeah, they are some nasty cockroaches. Well, anyway, it's 4:35. Yeah, he has a bird face. Yep. Remember how he was getting on Metcalf, and I told him mullets are for savages. Most people with a mullet, unless it's some old man, they're them savages. You know, that's why I told Metcalf, cut your mullet, pussy. But yeah, dude, I'm over it. But I'm going to end this live here with you guys because we've been on for 2 hours and 16 minutes. I'm sure it's going to be 3 to 4 hours. And I got to do some more legal research and I got to be secretive about it because, I mean, like I told you, there's 2 ways to go to court. I'll submit my paperwork and let you see what's going on. And then you can look it up and say, oh, shit, we better rule in his favor. You better know it. It's your job, your duty as a judge to know that Constitution and Bill of Rights inside and out. And your job is to uphold the United States Constitution and Bill of Rights, that you are bound thereby. That literally specifically, I'm gonna pull it up for you guys, send it to you. It's their duty to know it, not mine to remind them. I don't have to submit, like lawyers do, submit you paperwork and all this other stuff and do all your homework for you. Nope. I'm going to pop up there and say, is this a court of law or court of equity? We're going to start there. And then you're going to freak out and say something stupid like Haley did. I don't answer questions. You derelict of duty, dumb bitch. You should have. You'd have been better off to give me a wrong answer. Stupid. Just like Chief Veach. Think because you don't say it's under threat of arrest that you're not under a lawsuit? How dumb are you? Like, my God, you got to be the stupidest sack of shit. Like, how dumb can you really be? Derelict of duties is a bad mamma jamma, man. And there's a lot that goes with it. Your duty is to uphold the United States Constitution, not statutes, not rules. To uphold the Constitution. You all swore an oath to it. When I listened to Liddell talk about her oath, you are an elected public official. I'm about to pull up all of your oaths right now without your names on it. They're not going to be certified copies or I could blast your ass in court. Trust me, them are coming. And I'm not going to your FOIA department where you can play fuck games to get it. You'll find out where I'm going. And then I'll tell you guys after the fact. I think I can tell you that. I don't know. I got to play my cards right, man, because I'm trying to bury them. I don't want 6 feet deep. I want like 50. You know what I mean? I want to make sure I sue you for everything you own, bank, business, and home. And on top of that, I'm nailing the city. And on top of that, do you think when you get another job and everything else that all of it quits? You're going to learn what it's like to be we the people. If you want any type of money, you're going to have an under the table job because it's going to get garnished. And I know how to do it properly. Remember me teaching folks about the FDCPA Act? I don't hire a third party debt collector. I'll do it because that way I know there ain't no mistakes being made because I'm not going to threaten. I'm not going to do this. I'll just take action. I don't need to threaten you. I don't need to call you and give you the benefit of the doubt. I'll send you the mail and I'll send you the stuff properly. When you don't respond, we'll go to court. You won't respond, I'm going to smack you. And I'm going to continually do it. You'll make $100,000 a year at a regular job and you're going to take home 40 and I'm going to hit you for 60. Your retirements and all that you got, them are going to be mine and Shalita's and Josh's and everybody's. You want to be a public servant? You're going to really be a public servant. I'm going to make sure of it. This is why I feel bad. This is why I felt bad doing it. Man, I'm a man of grace and mercy. I'm not a man of law and judgment. But just like that pastor hit my soul, Jesus also flipped over tables and beat people with whips. It was called flogging. Look it up. It said he kicked over tables and flogged them out of the synagogue. You understand? So I'm about to start kicking and flogging. You turn the court of justice into a den of thieves. I have to. It's my Christ duty and my constitutional duty. No more Mr. Nice Guy. Do you know I've had judges by the balls for 4 years-ish now when I really started learning my stuff, and I've never acted on it? Because when I act, it's going to be bad. Like bad. Like your retirement, all that shit's getting stripped. You're fuck around and have a judge working at Taco Bell or something. You know what I mean? But I'm done. You don't care about my friends and family, so fuck you. I don't care about yours. It's coming. Everything you own, make, business, and home. And you can't stop me because there's other people too. I've got all this stuff spread out. Even if you were to take me out right now, it's still coming. It's done. You're done. You're DONE, done. Literally. You know, Law for the Layman's got like over 300, 400 some odd volunteers. Last I checked, who know everything and got everything. This stuff's stored in 500-700 other places, on clouds, on hard drives. You're fucked. You're done. That's why Dustin wouldn't let me talk on it. And then when he gave me the green light, I was able to talk on it. You get it? Let's look at these comments. No, Shonda, I never got no weed whacker. I ain't had time to breathe. All my stuff's looking crazy. I don't. Holy shit, man. I need help. Mayor my ass. I need something. I need like governor, something where I can do something for real. Governor, I can, say what's up with the legislator and say, no, that law is repugnant. Fuck that. In fact, let's get these ones off the books. But then I don't want to be stuck to an office. I can have that same stuff holding their feet to the fire. We got more power being we the people than you really do as an elected official. Jason is hip to Sade. What does that mean? What's that mean, Taz? I would do the mayor. If there was a way I could become mayor of Flint and then find somebody good to step in that position, like Clack or Pfeiffer, Dennis's brother, because he's on the council, or maybe Dennis or Tanya themselves. I don't know. I would. The black chick that got cheated on? That's an understatement for how petty I'm getting. Hell yeah, Deborah, let's do this. You're going to be part of the class action too, Deborah. We got multiple class actions that's going to be filed, and I don't know if I'm able to say what they are until they're filed, but if you think we can only take one class action against them, you're crazy. I'm telling you right now, the city's about to get hit for probably, if I had to put a guesstimation on it, I'm going to go 1.5 to 2 billion. It is what it is. I'm done with them. Miss Tanya is such a sweet lady. She's trying everything in her power to help Josh and Shalita, calling, sending me messages. She's got this lawyer. I love Miss Tanya. We don't got to agree with everybody on everything, and we can have our little pissing matches like me and that big boy cop yelling at each other different times and things of that nature. And we're both savage men. We can take our medicine. I see him trying to do everything in his power. You know what I mean? I'm the only one he grabbed by the arm to move out of the way. I can choose who I'm going after, too. Believe that. I don't have to go after everybody. And I you know what I mean? So we'll see. But I kind of want, I'm wanting Big Boy to start arresting people, but he don't know this ins and outs like that. Jesus Christ, you imagine being a narcotics cop for Flint? Boy, you got your work cut out for you. You know what I mean? But dude, them other ones that act like tyrant bitches, you remember the other day when Big Boy was the officer and they were trying to get, I watched that video again. He was like kind of the sergeant at the time or whatever. And they were telling me, it wasn't the one where Josh and Shalita, it was a couple before that. And they were telling me, he's not moving. Neither were the police. He literally said, it's freestanding. You said it in your rule. Is fuck that, and sat there. Like, I'm done with you. You know what I mean? I try to give everybody the benefit of the doubt, man. You know what I mean? But I smoke so much weed like a chimney, Carl, and it still don't calm me down. Like Bootleg said, he smokes more weed than the Jamaicans grow. Jamaica don't grow enough weed to calm me down right now. Fucking heroin and fentanyl probably couldn't calm me down. Like I'm lit right now. But listen, folks, my mind's going 90 miles an hour. We're doing this. Reach out to Jon Snow Entertainment. I can see your comments there. Shantae Mutchison or whatever was, I met her when we were doing the Jedediah thing, and she was talking to somebody at the fair when he was still locked up. They were doing their little protest in front of the court, and I was down there on some old shit. And I heard Shantae talking to somebody over the phone. She was kind of scared to go down there. And I heard that. Get in the car with me right now. I'm going to come pick you up with illegitimate tags and everything. Oh, yeah, you heard that, Flint? My tags are expired. Come write me a ticket, please. I already got one right now, moving to a pellet. And then I'm just going to right now, since you didn't want to give me a case, I'm just moving it for biased. And even if you do give me one, I'm moving it for biased anyway. All your shit's corrupt. We're taking this to the federal Supreme Court. All my stuff's moving to the Fed off biased. So, on it. But no remorse, no pity. I got to get off and get in here. I got like 4 topics in my head right now that I think I can crush them with too. I'm coming after everybody and everything. I'm done. You don't care about nothing. You don't care about rights. You don't care about freedom. Get fucked. So on that note, I'm going to jump off here and somebody just put one more comment. Let's see what it was. And on that note, she said she's not moving. Who? What? What are you talking about, Shanti? You can call me later. Anyhow, folks, I'm jumping off here, and we're going to get this handled. Later.
You're now rocking with Terrence Sale on Flint's #1 online podcast, Flint After Dark. We speak for the streets.
It's your boy, Terrence Sales, a.k.a. Mr. Speak for the Streets, a.k.a. Big T, and you locked in to the #1 podcast in Flint, Michigan, Flint After Dark. We speak for the streets.
I'm from Flint, Flint. Fight like it's no tomorrow, motherfucker.
You are now tuned in to Flint After Dark, Flint, Michigan's #1 online podcast show. Make sure that you follow us on all social media platforms. Speak for the streets, ENT. Make sure that you follow the homie Terrence Sales on Facebook at Terrence Sales. And make sure that y'all stay locked into the #1 podcast in Flint, Flint After Dark. We speak for the streets, baby. Flint After Dark. Speak for the streets. Flint After Dark. Now rocking with Terrence Sale on Flint's #1 online podcast, Flint After Dark. We speak for the streets.